And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
I'll do it myself.
Yes, this is real. Sony actually gave themselves a Game of the Year award. Also, I still have a cold, so if I sound weird, that is why. I'm sorry. Now I decided I was going to take a little break from uploading videos, because it was Christmas and didn't really feel like making videos during Christmas, but the console war apparently never stops, not even when it's Christmas. I suppose these PlayStation fanboys might not have friends or family to hang out with during Christmas, so they just spend more time on Twitter, because every year, last year, same exact shit happened, right? During Christmas, console fanboys got a lot more aggressive and a lot more vocal than they are for the entire rest of the year, except maybe during like E3. It's fucking insane. And let's just say I have plenty of content on all the crazy shit that they did during Christmas to make videos about. But today I want to talk about this. Sony gave themselves a Game of the Year award for Spider-Man 2. And of course, being the cowards that they are, they disabled the comments, because they knew they were gonna get shit for this. However, I guess they just kind of forgot about quote tweets also existing. And of course, 99% of all people who saw this were clowning them using quote tweets. Except for, of course, PlayStation fanboys, who do the same shit they always do when Sony takes an L, either try to twist it and vehemently defend Sony and try to make it out to actually be a W, or just pretend it's not happening, totally ignore it and play ignorant to the fact that Sony took a massive L.
Once again, the true Game of the Year wins. Hashtag Spider-Man 2, hashtag PS5.
What do you mean, first of all, what do you mean once again? Like, for as far as I'm aware, this is the only award that Spider-Man 2 has won, and was given to them by the company that makes the game. It's literally the Obama meme. It's so sad and pathetic to see that PlayStation gave themselves a Game of the Year award after losing the Game of the Year award to Baldur's Gate 3, which is an infinitely better and more creative game, right? And that PlayStation fanboys like Xvault are actually like supporting it and happy about it. Like, oh, the true Game of the Year wins. It didn't. It lost the shitty, stupid Game Awards show, which nobody cares about anyway besides fanboys. And in order to cope with that loss that literally meant nothing because it's the Game Awards, right? Who cares? You guys are celebrating the fact that Sony gave the game they made a Game of the Year award, simply just so they can probably release a Game of the Year edition of the game and, sell more copies and scam you guys more. But I guess you're fine with that.
Gotta love the stupid people in the quote tweets saying Sony gave themselves an award due to not winning at the Game Awards. 1. It's fan-voted award. 2. Sony did the same thing in 2020 when The Last of Us 2 swept the Game Awards. Okay,
so who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares that Sony has done this before when The Last of Us 2 swept the Game Awards in 2020? Like, what does that matter? Like, oh, Sony gives themselves awards all the time, so this time it's still okay for them to give themselves awards. The reason why now it's extra funny that they do this is because at the actual Game Awards, Spider-Man 2, despite being nominated for 7 awards, won absolutely nothing. Not even the Player's Choice Award. They didn't win any awards. And it's extra funny that after them not winning any awards, Sony gives themselves, or Spider-Man 2, the game they made, a Game of the Year award, and then disables comments under the post saying that Spider-Man 2 is Game of the Year. It's funny as fuck, dude. It doesn't matter if they've done this before, if they've given themselves awards before, which is also very cringe. The funny part is that they lost the actual Game Awards and then still gave themselves a Game of the Year award, probably just so they can release a Game of the Year edition of Spider-Man 2.
Is everybody purposefully ignoring this? And why is it surprising that when you cut out all other platforms, the most anticipated PlayStation exclusive game this year wins Game of the Year? What?
It's not very surprising. It's not their most anticipated exclusive of the year. It's their only exclusive this entire year. So no, it's not surprising that people would vote for this game. What else were they gonna vote for? Like Forspoken, Final Fantasy 15, both games not made by Sony, and Forspoken fucking sucked, and Final Fantasy 15 was talked about for like 2 weeks before it fell off. Like, I literally haven't heard about that game since its launch, so no, it's not surprising that people voted for Spider-Man. I think you're missing the point. It's just fucking funny that after this game lost so massively at the Game Awards, that PlayStation gives them a Game of the Year award. And it doesn't matter if they do this every year, or that people get the vote, because we all know what people are gonna vote for. They're just gonna vote for the most popular game made by Sony. It's just incredibly fucking funny that Sony keeps giving their own exclusives awards. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't even know who won last year, right? But I'm sure that last year God of War Ragnarok won Sony's Game of the Year. I know that without checking. I don't even know if that's true. You can fucking look and like correct me, but I know without looking that that is what won, because it was their only and most popular exclusive that year.
Love all the retards in the quotes who don't understand the concept of a user voting.
First of all, the irony in PlayStation fanboys calling other people retards is just insanely big. It's funny, dude, that these people are so unself-aware that they think other people are acting retarded. Listen, man, I understand the concept of a user voting. I simply just don't really care, because like I said, how valid is a user voting, right? When the only game you know people are gonna vote for is your exclusives. Like, no one's gonna go to the user voting and vote COD the best PlayStation game of the year. Like, no one's gonna do that. It's a PlayStation award show about all the games that are on PlayStation, but obviously, why would you vote for a multi-platform game in this award show? Everybody's gonna vote for Spider-Man 2, right? There are other PlayStation exclusives, which there aren't any, which is funny, but it was so obvious that Spider-Man 2 was gonna win. So it doesn't matter if it's user voting, they still gave themselves the award because they knew what game was gonna win, and they knew it would get backlash, which is why they disabled the comments. So I'm not retarded, you are. Shut the fuck up, my guy. Anyway, boys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Just a short little comeback video, I guess, after I've been gone for 3 whole days. But yeah, first of all, I want to thank you all for the amazing support I've been getting the past month. I think this has been my best month this year when it comes to getting like subscribers and views and that. So thank you all a lot, and you know, if you like this video, please subscribe and like the video and all those things. I don't know, I'm kind of tired, so I'm just gonna end the video here. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.